far cameras can get in on Nick Bockwinkel and Bobby Heenan. There you just see their silhouetted figures, and they're going round and round with the promoter, and they're still talking to him. Let's get Merv Unger, promoter here. Come on in. What is your reading?
In view of the fact that Bockwinkel and Heenan both say they will not wrestle, they will take a suspension, and they will not step into the ring, even if I fine them. For the sake of the fans, I am going to put this match on, and we will not have the weasel suit at stake. I repeat, it will not be at stake. That's simply so we can get this match on tonight, because they refuse to wrestle under those circumstances.
All right, let us repeat, ladies and gentlemen. The promoter has said that Bockwinkel and Heenan refuse to wrestle in this match tonight if the weasel suit is on. Because of that, they face a suspension. The promoter has decided to go ahead with the match, and the weasel suit will not, I repeat, will not be on the line. Well, this crowd obviously upset with that decision. The weasel suit not to be on the line. There you see a real good close-up of Bobby Heenan and Nick Bockwinkel. Sound of the bell. We're off and running on All-Star and World Championship Wrestling. And the Super Destroyer has the mask on. Oh. And a pickup by the Destroyer. There's a body slam. Big elbow took the former world champion, and a skull cracker that has got to hurt. Bockwinkel taking just an absolutely devastating and brutal beating here in just the opening seconds of this one fall 45-minute tag team match. Look at this. Now the former world champion being consoled outside of the ring by his manager and tag team partner Bobby Heenan. Heenan back up onto the ring apron as the Super Destroyer is chomping at the bit, becoming quite aggressive. Bockwinkel back. Bockwinkel obviously the better wrestler of the team of Heenan and Bockwinkel. Both men very cagey. Collar elbow hook up and a side headlock now by the Super Destroyer. Into the ropes, up and over. Heenan ducking that one. Bockwinkel was going for the mask, and the Destroyer nailed him in the midsection. Now look at this. Look at this. Super Destroyer distracting referee Zumhoff. But in the meantime, Gagne working over the former world heavyweight champion. A lot of beef and bulk in this ring all at one time. The Destroyer has got Bockwinkel. On that bottom rope, picture's got to be worth 1,000 words. I don't know. Slam into the turnbuckle. Super Destroyer to Nick Bockwinkel, and back in there is a tag. And it's going to be Gagne, the Destroyer. Bockwinkel, 1, 2, Bockwinkel is down. One count. Boy, he had him down there for, I would imagine, Al DeRusha, for somewhere around 25 or 30 seconds.
And you notice how cleverly Bobby the Brain Heenan distracted the referee to keep him over in his corner to avoid him going down and counting.
Well, there's Heenan off the ring apron now as Greg Gagne absolutely clobbered him. But in the meantime, as you can see on the far side of the ring, Nick Bockwinkel, all tied up by the big boot of the Silver Destroyer Mark II. And a knee left. That takes the beat out from underneath the former world champ, and a kick out by Bockwinkel at the 2.99 mark. Oh, and a big roundhouse right. And a reverse knife edge. And Bockwinkel down on a knee. Speaking of knees, hello, Federal. Body slam and a pick up, and down goes Bockwinkel. 1, 2, kick out.
Elapsed time is 5 minutes. 5.
Missing with that drop kick. Bockwinkel needed that. The high flyer. Greg Gagne down on his back, and there's Bobby Heenan with that taped up right arm of his. I don't know. Bobby Heenan. 2 and a kick out. Heenan may have something. Well, I've got to assume Al DeRusha, the referee, certainly had to go through that taping, that kind of a semi-cast that Bobby Heenan has got on.
That's right, Gene. And not only that, it's inspected by the AWA doctors in the locker room, and he has permission to wear that cast, claiming he has a cracked bone on his wrist, and he's getting by with it. Whether he's putting something in there or not, who knows?
Well, we would certainly hope not. 1, 2, and a kick out, and oh, Heenan flies through the air. What a kick out that was. Here's the Destroyer with a boot and a tag from Heenan to Bockwinkel. Nick Bockwinkel in here, and oh, he just nailed Greg Gagne with a couple of quick rights. 1, 2. What an absolute brawl, up and over, and oh, the victory roll. 1, 2. Gagne just got caught on the top of the head again with that taping, that cast from Bobby Heenan. All right, a kick out. Bockwinkel just draped over the body of Greg Gagne. Greg tried for a tag off to the Silver Destroyer, but look out, Bobby Heenan in here. Well, that tag officially took place, but once again, a cagey Bobby Heenan distracting the referee. And now, all of a sudden, Heenan and Bockwinkel are double teaming Greg Gagne, and look at them work that young man over. Look at him work that young man over. Flying mare, and Bockwinkel goes for the pin. And a 2 count. There's a right to the top of the head of Gagne. And again.
Get out of here.
And again. Shot to the midsection of Heenan. Down he goes. There's a right to the abdomen, and Greg Gagne continuing to take a great deal of punishment from Bobby Heenan. Nick Bockwinkel in here. Now on that legal tag, and a pickup by Bockwinkel. As he was fought for a body slam, but that one backfired. A kick out again. Whipped into the ropes. Down goes Gagne. Here comes Bockwinkel. Oh, and a head-on collision. Gigantic head-on collision between Nick Bockwinkel and Greg Gagne. Listen to these fans go absolutely wild. Something else. Bobby Heenan flying through the air. Look at the Silver Destroyer go to work on his former colleagues. Pick up. Oh, the pile driver. Did you see the way he lined that one up? Bockwinkel with a shoulder, and that's the only way I'm certain that Mr. Heenan. Oh! Could have avoided a pinfall there from the Silver Destroyer Mark II. Well, this thing really getting out of control now. Oh, my word. A flying knee drop by the Silver Destroyer at a 2 count. He's going against Bockwinkel and Heenan. Oh, look at that. A series of devastating rights to the head of Nick Bockwinkel by the Destroyer. Gagne just snapped that right forearm of Bobby Heenan's into the ring post. Like to break it off, I don't mind telling you. And again, into the top of the ring post, the far side of the ring. Heenan with his face etched in pain, and now the Silver Destroyer. Oh. Using that arm like a pump handle. Bockwinkel coming in. Bockwinkel tied up in the ropes. Gagne got Bobby Heenan on rubber legs feet over in that corner. What in the world are they lining it up for now? Heenan absolutely whipped into the awaiting body of Nick Bockwinkel. Bockwinkel still tied up in the ropes. Side headlock and oh, and a big right. Heenan flies through the air. The Silver Destroyer really totally taking control. 1, 2, and a boot by Bockwinkel, averting again. A pin by the Silver Destroyer Mark II on Bobby the Brain Heenan. All right. Tag from Heenan to Bockwinkel. I don't know what shape Bockwinkel is to come in. This crowd chanting Weasel, of course, referring to Bobby Heenan. A Greco-Roman knuckle-lock and a boot by the Destroyer. He was taught how to play that game well. That's got to be fingers into the windpipe, the throat of Nick Bockwinkel. Side headlock and a tag from the Destroyer to Gagne. And a big shot into the midsection. And the Destroyer throws one in for good measure. Side headlock, and there's another one into the throat. Bockwinkel really in trouble now, ladies and gentlemen. No question about it. Slam into the canvas, and again into the mat, taking Bockwinkel all the way over. Gagne tried for the pin. And then for good measure, just having a step in the face of Nick Bockwinkel. Then Gagne proceeded all the way across the ring and just poleaxed Bobby Heenan, brought him to his knees on the ring apron. Slammed into the knee of the Super Destroyer Mark II by Gagne. Here comes a tag. Boy, what great teamwork. Shot to the midsection of Bockwinkel by the Super Destroyer. I don't know what happened. Something certainly did. A blatant eye gouging by Nick Bockwinkel. Slam into the turnbuckle. Bockwinkel now managing to gain a little control of this match. Super Destroyer Mark II thrown out through the second and third rope by Bockwinkel. He's out on the arena floor. "15 minutes into the match, one fall, 45 minutes, and we're 1/3 of the way through." Well, the Destroyer trying to get back into the ring. Heenan demolished him to the boot. Now Bockwinkel slamming Destroyer into that outer ring apron. Oh. What a match this has been. And of course the astute wrestling fans can really appreciate it. Quite honestly, this thing has just turned out to be a four-man brawl instead of a tag team match. The Destroyer clinging to that second rope. Nick Bockwinkel utilizing that right knee of his to get the Destroyer off the ropes. He's back down on the arena floor now. Third man of the ring, referee Buck Zumhoff. Now the Destroyer slammed into the ring apron again by Nick Bockwinkel. Bockwinkel being warned by the referee. Continuing, Super Destroyer managed to get to the left leg. Ankle of Nick Bockwinkel to pull him down. There's a right. Oh, what a roundhouse right. And again. But the Destroyer counters with a right. Now both men exchanging a series of blows. Bockwinkel now down to his knees. Here's the Destroyer with a number of rights and a tag. And here comes a high flyer, flying drop kick. Look at the humanity flying through the air. Gagne had the sleeper hold on Nick Bockwinkel. Heenan came in and knocked that one off. And a reverse slam into the ropes. Oh, and a guillotine takes Bockwinkel down. And I'll tell you what, so much happening in that ring right now. I can't even describe it. And a pickup by the Destroyer. Oh, he just got poleaxed by Bobby Heenan. He was trying to slam Bockwinkel. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. Bockwinkel pinning the Super Destroyer, and I'm certain the videotape replay of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Bockwinkel has Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Hey, now we go suit a steak for us. Oh, it's a steak for them. They're gonna put that suit on.
Gentlemen, it's absolutely incredible. Bobby Heenan and that Bockwinkel trying to get the weasel sit on Greg Gagne. Here comes the Super Destroyer. He's obviously got something in his mask. Bockwinkel just got nailed. goes in. Bobby Heenan is out cold. And here goes that weasel suit again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see it, the weasel suit is on Bobby Heenan. Man, oh man alive. That's got to be the ultimate in embarrassment. Suit on Bobby Heenan. Nick Bockwinkel now coming to his assist. Again, I've got to repeat, the combination of Heenan and Bockwinkel won that match with a pinfall on the Silver Destroyer. And you have seen it all right here. On All-Star World Championship Wrestling. It's all over. As I said, fans, you've seen it all. That expression on Bobby Heenan, I believe, paints a picture of what has happened here in the last 20 to 25 minutes. The long and the short of it is that Bobby Heenan ended up in a weasel suit. And ladies and gentlemen, you have seen it on All-Star and World